Alright, here we've got the Redivus RT22. These are FRS radios, little tiny ones. 1000 milliamp hour batteries. Comes with this weird 2-port wall outlet that feels incredibly cheaply made. I don't know if I would trust that not to burn my house down. And then a pretty common, cheap lapel type mic. Batteries come separate, so you gotta take them out of their little holders. I haven't even looked at how to take those apart yet. Looks like you just pry the back cover off, put the batteries in. Alright, so yeah, the back panel just pops off. You put the new battery in it. It goes in there like a cell phone. Speaking of cell phones, it's smaller than most smartphones. I did just turn it on, and the channels only go to 16 and then cycle back to 1. Keep in mind these are FRS radios, so they will not do repeaters. I'm going to hook it up to my computer. I think Chirp supports this model, and I'm going to see what our frequencies look like. Alright, we're back. So Chirp does in fact support this radio. I'm about to go through the frequencies, figure out exactly what we have, but as you can see they're all set up for tone squelch, which means you need in and out tones, and then DCS tones as well. So you would need to program these radios out of the box unless you're just trying to talk to another RT22. Alright, so going in here and bouncing off of our FRS chart, FRS GMRS chart compared to this radio, the first 5 are in line with the FRS channel plan here. And then once you get past that, you jump all the half-watt stations and you go down here to, I think number 8, channel 18. Then after that, it's a jumbled mess, with the last 4 or last 5 being repeater outputs, or sorry, repeater inputs. So obviously not FRS compliant if we've got repeater inputs, but you know, what do we expect here? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to change all these to be open, no squelch on all of them except for the 2 channels that I want that our Jeep group uses that we use input-output tones on. So yeah, this out of the box, your first 5 channels they match up with FRS, even though out of the box they have tones on them already. Which I really hate that they do that, but I guess their plan is like, oh, people are just buying these to talk to each other, so why they're never going to go in and change these things. But still, you've got your last set of frequencies down here are all repeater inputs, which is totally messed up and definitely not FRS compliant. So I am going to change this. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the high power channels, the 2 high power. For FRS, we're going to be 2 watts, which, speaking of that, I have no way of testing this. I can't take the antenna off, and I don't have the equipment to remotely test power, so I have no idea what these are putting out for power. I'm just going to leave the power settings on high. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'm going to use the 1 through 7 and 15 through 22. I think that if I'm doing my math right, that'll leave me with 1, 2, 6, 7. That'll leave me with 1 spare channel that I can use because this radio's only got 16 channels available in it. And I'll probably just set that up for one of our group channels. On our settings menu, you only have access to basic settings, and you can see those there. One of the keys sets it to scan. I'm not sure which one PF2 is on here. I will have to check that out and see if that even exists or if it's just in the programming. Vox activation, Vox level, etc., etc. So very few things you can change on here. Alright, another downside. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. I don't know why they didn't just put USB-C on there. I don't think it's going to focus. I don't know why they didn't just put USB-C on there, but that is not a common plug anymore. I mean, you can still order them on Amazon, but I don't think you're going to find one in your local gas station. Upside is it is USB rechargeable. You do not have to have a specific cradle. So as long as you have a USB outlet, you can charge this thing as long as you have that. Oh, good lord, I can't remember what they're called anymore. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen these plugs. Alright, I just tested it. It is reprogrammable, so you're able to hook it up and reprogram it for anything that its frequency range is set to. You can't change the frequency range settings in the programming through Chirp, so I'm not exactly sure what they are. I'll have to double check the manual, and I'll probably throw it in here on a overlay or something just to let you know what the frequency range is. But this is sold as an FRS radio on Amazon. I'll also put the link in there in the end, in the description, and I'll put a little overlay here with how much they cost. I think 2 of them were like $26 or something like that, which is still, you know, something like a UV5R gives you more capability, but this would be something that I would give to, you know, one of my kids or to somebody who doesn't know radios, and just be like, hey, leave it on channel 7 or whatever it is that we're using. So I'll give a longer term update in the future. I mean, it's small and light enough. I think I'm just going to carry this around on me today and monitor our local repeater output. Until next time.